Hello, my name is Chris. Welcome back to another episode of Yoga for Athletes. This short sequence is designed to help you mobilize your hips and spine. You don't need any equipment. We start at the back of our mat in mountain pose. Stand upright and with your next exhale reach both arms over your head, bring the palms together and with your exhale come into a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, straighten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees, roll up to standing vertebrae by vertebrae, reach both arms up and cross your arms. Bring your right hand in front of your left hand and bring the palms together like that. Now lean to the left and back. Open up your chest on the right side. Don't hold your breath and keep breathing. With your next exhale, slowly release and come into a forward fold again. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, roll up to standing. Reach both arms up when you're standing and cross your left arm in front of your right arm. Bring the palms together and then you want to lean to the right side. Open up the left side of your rib cage, lean back as well. Keep your core and your glutes engaged. Push your hips a little bit forward and don't forget to breathe. With your next exhale, slowly release, come into a forward fold again. Inhale, lift up halfway, straighten your back, and exhale, walk your hands forward into a downward facing dog. Keep your hips high, push your chest towards your thighs, and keep your knees bent for now. And if you want to, you can make this more dynamic by walking your dog, so straighten one leg at a time, but don't forget to push the hips up and your shoulders away from the ground. And if you have been walking your dog, come back to the middle and with your next inhale, lift up your left leg for three-legged dog and step your left foot outside of your left hand for lizard lunge. Keep your chest high, push your hips forward and down, and then start pumping your hips or move your hips from side to side to really open up your right hip flexor. And if you want to, you can bring both forearms to the floor and keep moving here. Go as your body allows to, and wherever you are, keep breathing. And to make this a little bit more intense, we open up our chest to the left side, keep your right hand or your right forearm on the floor and bring your left hand onto your left knee. And as a variation, you're also able to bring your left hand behind your back and really open up your chest to the left side of the room, so pull your left shoulder back. Now carefully release and bring your right knee down to the floor for a quad stretch. So keep your right hand planted, bring your left hand back, bend your right knee and grab your right foot from the outside. Keep your hips forward and down and then pull your heel towards your butt cheeks. If possible, look over your left shoulder, and if you're not able to grab your right foot, just bend the knee and reach for it. You don't have to connect foot and hand. Now slowly release and come back into a lizard lunge. And from lizard lunge we transition into a half split, so bring your left hand outside of your left foot, heel toe your toes forward and straighten your left leg. Push your hips back, keep your back straight and point your toes towards the sky. And from here we want to face the right side of the mat, so turn your shin parallel to the short side of the mat, lift up and reach your right hand over your head, open up the right side of your rib cage, left hand connects to the left leg. Keep pushing your hips forward and keep your glutes and core active. And then we switch sides by bringing our right hand to the outside of our right leg and lift up our left hand over our head. And from here we come back to the middle, point your left toes towards the front of the mat, your right shin is still parallel to the short side of the mat, and then you want to push your hips forward and towards your left foot. This pose is an amazing hip opener. By performing this move, you're stretching your hip flexors and adductors. And we are transitioning back into a downward facing dog. So come first into a lizard lunge, and from lizard lunge, come back into down dog. And in down dog, bring the feet mat width apart, and with your next exhale, reach your left hand towards your right ankle. Open up your chest to the right side of the room. Keep breathing and keep your hips up high and push away from the floor with your shoulder. Inhale here, and with the next exhale, release and switch sides. Right hand grabs the left ankle and open up your chest to the left side of the room. Exhale, release, come back to the middle, bring your feet closer together, and with the next inhale, reach up your right leg for three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot outside of your right hand for lizard lunge. Keep your chest up, your back straight, and push your left heel away from you. You can even open up your right knee to the side a little bit if you're more comfortable by doing that, and maybe move from side to side or up and down with your hips. If you want to make this more intense, again, you can come onto your forearms, but you should always listen to the limits of your body. No matter where you are, keep breathing. And again, to make this more intense, you either stay on your left hand or your left forearm and then turn your chest to the right side of the room. Hold on to your knee with your right hand, or you can bring your right hand behind your lower back and really open up your right shoulder. Don't forget to lean the right shoulder back a lot and open your chest to the other side of the room. And then come back into a lizard lunge, lower down your left knee, keep your left hand planted, bend your left knee, and reach with the right hand towards your left foot. Look over your right shoulder and keep your hips pushed forward and down. So you have to really engage your glutes. And even if you're not reaching your foot, that's totally fine. And with control, release this pose and come into a half split on this side. So heel toe your right foot forward, right hand outside of the right foot, and straighten your right knee. Now turn towards the left side of the mat, rotate your left shin, right leg stays straight, and then bring your right hand on top of your right leg and reach your left hand over your head. Really open up the left side of your rib cage, pull your left shoulder back, and maybe even look up towards the sky. Keep breathing, and then switch sides again. Left hand to the left thigh, right hand over your head. Keep pushing your hips forward, and then keep your left shin as it is, but turn your right foot towards the front of the mat. Keep your hips pushed forward and a little bit to the side. Really open up your left hip, especially those hip flexors and the adductors. And through lizard lunge, we come back into a downward facing dog. Clean up your down dog, push away from the ground, and then with small steps with the next exhale, come to the front of your mat with the feet into a forward fold. Try to keep your neck relaxed, breathe, straighten your legs, and then we come into a deep squat, malasana. So bring the feet further apart and let the toes point outwards. Keep your chest high and maybe bring your hands together in front of your heart. Breathe. And with the next exhale, sit your butt down and come into a butterfly pose. Bring both soles of the feet together, pull the heels towards your butt cheeks, and let the knees fall apart. Keep your spine upright for now. Or if you want to, you can also transition into a turtle pose. So bring your forearms underneath your shins and then grab your feet and fold forward. Here you can round your spine. And as I said, either you stay in an upright butterfly position, or if you want to help your lower back relax a little bit better, you can also come into turtle pose. Next inhale, release. And we come into a fire lock pose. Maybe shake out your legs before and then bring your left heel towards your right butt cheek and stack your right foot on top of your left knee. And then you want to push down your right knee towards the floor. Keep your right foot always active. The top ankle is always in flexion. As always, I encourage you to move around in the positions, but please be aware you should never feel any pain in any joint. If anything else than a stretching sensation shows up for you, please back off a little bit from these poses. To relax our lower back, we lift back up, bring your left hand onto your right knee and then turn your chest to the right side of the room. Your right hand is behind you. Look over your right shoulder, keep breathing, and with each inhale you grow taller, with each exhale you twist a little bit more. And then we switch sides. Shake out your legs and then bring your right heel towards your left butt cheek. Stack your left foot on top of your right knee and do the same thing you did on the other side. Lift back up, bring your right hand to your left knee, bring your left hand behind you and twist your chest to the left side. Inhale, straighten your spine, exhale, twist more. And from here, come into a cross-legged seated position, stay upright and meditate for a moment. This class comes to an end now, and if you like videos like this or longer videos, check out my channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Comment what you want to see next, and I appreciate you for clicking this video.